Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So continuing our unit on graphing and writing linear equations, in the last unit we took a look at what a linear equation was, and we were graphing that linear equation using a table. Well, today we're going to take a look at something else. Since we're graphing that linear equation on the coordinate plane and it creates a straight line, that line has a slope. And that slope is going to also represent something in that linear equation. So for today, we're going to take a look at what slope is and how to find the slope of a line. There's two different ways. We're going to start off with the easier of the two ways in today's lesson. So what is slope? Slope is the change in y compared to x. So slope is either going up or going down on the graph, and it's that vertical change over horizontal change, or otherwise known as rise over run. So you always put the rise on the top, how high you're going up, and then the run is your horizontal back and forth. So we're going to use this symbol m to represent our slope. So if I'm asking you what is the slope of this graph, when you're answering it, you'll put m equals, and if the slope is 3, 3. So there's two different slopes we want to look at here, a positive slope and a negative slope. On this graph, you can see that the amount is increasing. It's going up from left to right. That indicates that the slope is positive. If the line goes down from left to right, that's going to indicate that your slope is negative. So how do we find the slope of a line from a graph? First, if the line's going up or down, we know it's a positive or negative slope. So, do I have a positive or negative slope here? Well, my line's going up from left to right, so I already know that my slope is going to be positive. Second thing, I'm going to count the rise. So I have these two dots here, so my rise is right here. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to count the run from that point. So I went up 4, now I'm going over 1, 2, 3. So my rise was 4, my run was 3. I'll use that symbol m. So in this example, it's going to have a slope of 4 over 3, because I went up 4 and then I went over 3. And that number's positive. Why? Because my line is going up from left to right. So let's look at another example here. I'm going to go ahead and put my m equals for my slope. First thing, is my slope going to be positive or negative? It's going to be negative because from left to right, my line is going down. I'm going to go ahead and put a negative symbol here. Now, I'm going to do my rise first. Now, rise is just my vertical. And I'm not going up in this case. To get to this dot, I'm actually going down. And I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going over 1, 2. So my slope here would be negative 7 over 2. So that's my slope. Next example. First, is my slope positive or negative? Well, it's going up from left to right, so I'm going to have a positive slope. So let's start here. We always start with the left one. So from here to here, I'm going up 1, 2. So my rise is 2, and my run is 1, 2, 3. So my slope is 2 over 3. Last example. Positive or negative? First thing I look at. Well, my line is going down from left to right, so I know I'm going to have a negative slope already. So let's count my rise over run. So my vertical first, I have to go down to get to this. I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going down 5. And then from here, I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -5 over 7 is my slope. All right, so at this point, go back into Google Classroom, complete today's homework assignment. If you have any questions while working on the homework, you can always refer back to this video. If you still have questions, please reach out to me. We'll see you next time.